So now education, right? In terms
Hmm.
of your community impact, educating the community is clearly a passion of
Hmm.
yours. Can you talk a little bit about the impact your free, monthly seminars and the different seminars that you've had and networking events as well have
Hmm.
had in the community, and why you believe education is crucial in achieving your goal?
Like I'm the story, right?
Yeah.
In the beginning, I wanted to do real estate. Not even one. I didn't know one person, and I was asking everybody like, who can I talk to about doing
Mm,
this thing? So I realized how it was because I actually went to the library, got all these books to read, and still it was still difficult. But I eventually did it. So I wanted to make it
mm,
easier for like the next generation. Then also a lot of our people, I spend a lot of times, in stores and in the community. So I see a lot of people. I meet them like, hey, what's up, man? What's going on? I just came last week. I'm like, yo, you just came to America. First time in America, 1 week.
wow.
That guy doesn't know about credit. That guy doesn't know about, in his mind, you have to buy a house cash. So you're trying to
Yeah.
save. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't know. So, like, me giving that information is nothing to me because this is my life. I do this every day. It's nothing to me. Me giving that guy that information will make him buy a house maybe 5 years sooner or 2 years sooner if he didn't have anybody telling him. So like
For
I feel like
sure.
I'm changing lives, yeah, and it's it all comes back. It all
Yes,
comes
circle.
back.
Absolutely.
It's all come back to the circle. Like he tells his friends, they're using my services. Like I'm helping, I'm educating. Like it's all within the community, and also the money is just flowing within.
Circulating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he uses me. I connected to the grass cutter who cuts grass. He needs an HVAC guy. The plumber is my guy. Like
Yeah.
it's all, and we're just building together positive stuff.
No, I definitely
Yeah,
admire that. And
yeah.
this is when I have to add that my clapping thing. Let's do some claps for that because that deserves some claps. So I love that you mentioned again some of that collaboration, some of that
Mhm.
partnership and the importance of education. Now, when it comes to real estate is
Mhm.
a very challenging field. I know
Mhm.
for my own, I've been trying to get a house for God knows how long now, but
Mhm.
we'll talk about that later.
Mhm.
Um, and the market is constantly changing. So, what are some of the biggest challenges you faced in your career, and how have you navigated them to keep your mission on track, especially in
Um,
this current climate, the economy, how it is?
Everybody's like worried about interest rates, and like the interest rates are high. So I try and tell people like I met a guy today. He's like, "Yo, interest rates are high. I'm gonna wait for the interest rate to go down." I'm like, "How much is your rent right now?"
It's like you keep getting a call. They just don't want to let you. They don't want to let you rest today. All right.
Oh, it's still clapping though. It's
See, I think
clapping.
it happens whenever.
Your phone's playing.
Are you good now?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, what was I saying?
The interest rate, the climate of the
Oh yeah, like the
economy
interest rate. Okay, so like yeah, the guy's
challenge.
like, yeah, man, interest rates are too high right now. I'm gonna buy when the interest rate drops to 3%. I'm like, how much is your rent right now? Like, yeah, 2,700. I was like, it doesn't even matter what the interest rate is. Right now, what you're doing is worse. Like even if you buy a house right now, the interest rate is like 7-8%, is better than what you're doing because right now you're spending about $29,000 a year on something you don't own. You can't use it on your taxes. Your money just going away. So like you using
Mm,
the interest rate as an excuse not to purchase a home is not. It doesn't make sense. So I had a paper and I wrote everything down. I showed him how much he was spending and how much he just needs a quarter of that to purchase a home because you have all these programs. You live in Maryland. There's a program called the Maryland Mortgage Program where they give you
mm,
5% of whatever the house is. You're trying to buy a $400,000 house, they give you $20,000 towards buying a house. DC has all
mm.
kinds of programs, like everything. There are
Yeah.
programs that, and like so, it makes more sense for you to purchase then you need to pay that $2,700 a month, and you claim you're waiting for the interest rates to drop to like 4%. But let's say you wait for like 2 years, because that's not going to happen for a while. But let's say you wait for like several years for that to happen. Whatever the price of the home that you're interested in right now, 3 years from now, it's not going to be the same price. The value is going to be increased. So even if you do get it for 4%, you're going to be paying more because the price of the home is more expensive. So it's best for you to make the move now.
Wow.
But yeah, that's a difficult thing because people have these things in their mind, and they just hear it from other people. They're just repeating what somebody else happened to say, like, "Oh, the interest rates are high." And they just say it.
Yeah. No, I definitely do agree with you, as that's a big challenge, especially in the kind of hot economy that we're in. And
Yeah.
it's a lot of just, it's just a very volatile timing, like, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So off topic, well, but on topic, based off of the election that's coming in November,
Mm-hmm.
and you being a very experienced
Yeah.
realtor,
Mm-hmm.
what secret or nugget would you share to people out there that are interested in making that step to home purchase? What do you like kind of predict in terms of the temperature of real estate market, at least in the
With,
DMV area?
with politics,
Yeah, I mean, with the election coming on in November,
I mean,
you think it impacts?
to me, to me, no, it doesn't. But that's just my personal opinion, because I'm of the opinion that things like that doesn't affect everything. But that's just my personal opinion. Like, I won't say like,
Okay.
oh, if the Democrats are here, nah, I'm not going to say that. I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I just thought, you had
Yeah,
an
I do
insider
share.
secret.
No, no, I'm not insider secret. I just think you should
Gotcha.
buy now, today. Whatever you're
Buy
doing
now today.
today instead of renting. If you're renting, buy now.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you own
I agree.
already, like maybe we could talk about, when to buy the next property. But if you're renting, anything is better than renting. Anything, like anything is better than renting. Yeah, it's better
A
than renting.
bungalow is
Yeah,
better than
yeah,
renting.
anything is better than renting. Like
No, I
so.
agree.
You know, yeah.
I agree. So let's talk about, we've mentioned a lot about the power of real estate as
Mm-hmm.
a financial method to financial freedom, or a path
Mm-hmm.
to financial freedom. So how
Yeah.
do you help your clients understand the financial benefits of home ownership, and what role does real estate play in building that long-term wealth? Because I know you mentioned earlier in the beginning of our conversation how you started off with the 5 units and condos, and just
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how you even thought of just every year for 5 years I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
buy a condo.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously it went well for you, because for you to have been able to have something to then get a multifamily unit,
Mm-hmm.
that's a big purchase.
Yeah.
So how has that been able to help you in getting that layer of foundation for building that financial wealth?
Oh, for me, first of all, the discipline
Mm,
factor. The discipline is like number one. Because if you're disciplined enough to do that all these years, like to make a conscious decision to buy a home every year, that's
yeah.
something you could apply in every aspect of your life. So that's the
Mm,
first thing. And also, like in the beginning, like those condos, some of those condos weren't really the best investments. Like if I could go back now, I wouldn't have purchased those condos. I would have tried not to purchase them. The reason why I purchased those condos is because of my income. I was 25 years old, so I had a limited
mm,
income. So I couldn't get pre-approved for enough money to buy a single family home or townhouse. So all I could
mm.
afford was condos. So by my first, second condo, that's all I could afford. But I could have changed it, but my mindset, I was scared, like, because I'm used to condos. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll just get a condo, because so I had to like read some more and connect with some more people by
Gotcha.
networking who educated me and said, condos are cool. It's better than zero, but multi-unit buildings or like a house or actual townhouse, the growth, the equity grows exponentially compared to a condo. So,
Gotcha.
so you learn. But the good thing is, like, don't forget, I still bought the condos. I still learned a lot. I still went
Yeah.
to court, I took some tenants to court, and I learned from that. Yeah, you learn from that though.
Yeah.
I learned from that. Like I took tenants to court. I had a
Hmm.
tenant that didn't pay me for like 2 years. Like so, you learn.
Whoa.
Yeah. All that's all knowledge though. I don't look at it as a loss. I look at it as a gain.
I
Because
don't know
now,
about you.
no,
That's too
because
much. In
that
two
knowledge from
years?
back then, yeah, that knowledge from back then is what I use today in helping my clients and just handling business. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. So I think I answered your question. I
Yeah,
hope.
no, you did. You did.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
just stuck on the two years of no paying
Yeah, I
rent.
had a tenant there that it was a DC tenant though, because in Maryland you could
Mm,
evict easier, but DC is difficult. Yeah,
yikes.
yeah.
Now, for those of our viewers that, dare to dream the
Mm-hmm,
$1 million dream
mm-hmm,
like you,
mm-hmm,
what advice would you give them to kind of start on their journey towards financial independence, either through real estate or whatever
mm-hmm.
initiative that they're
Yeah, dream bigger. Dream bigger than me. Dream big, really big. Anything is possible. Like it's all
yeah.
mental. It's all in your mind. Dream, then also work towards the
Yeah.
dream. Like you go dream like you're like, yeah, man, I want to be bigger than Jay-Z. But you're not working. So like it's not gonna happen. But dream like dream and just apply yourself towards the dream because any dream is possible, especially
Yeah,
when you're younger. Yeah. So
definitely.
especially when any dream is possible. All this stuff is not real. Like it's all in your mind. You can just create it. If you just visualize it and you just work towards it, your brain is like a $1 trillion machine that will figure out a way for you to get where you need to get and meet who you need to meet that will take you to that dream. So if your dream
Yeah.
is too little, you're gonna get to your little dream. But by the time you get to your little dream, you're like, man, only if I dream bigger. Like I could have done,
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
dope. I think
Yeah.
that's powerful for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah.
Not just dreaming and thinking of or envisioning where you want to be or that goal, but also
Mhm.
working towards
You
it.
have to work
Absolutely.
harder than you ever worked
10x,
in your life.
10x
10x,
for
massive action,
sure. Yes.
massive. Yeah,
I agree. I
yeah.
agree. That's dope. Now, when it comes to,
Mhm.
your dream of placing the million people in a million home is not just about the numbers, as you've mentioned. It seems as though you're almost like building a legacy. So, what
Yeah,
kind of legacy do you hope to leave behind through the easy way? And how do you want to be remembered in the real estate industry?
as the guy who gave everything, you know, who's created new trends, who put like actual people in homes, like millions of people in homes, and who transformed himself.
Mm,
Because I started as one person, but the goal
mm-hmm.
is so big that in order for me to achieve that goal, I have to transform myself. I have to like pour all the information I know out, get new information, transform into better. Because there are things that I didn't do before. But once I had that dream, I started doing like public speaking. I hated
Mm-hmm.
public. You know, terrified of public speaking. Hosting networking events. I'm really more of an introverted person by nature. So like networking events is not really my true self. I'm almost like an actor. I'm there, hey, what's up? What's going on? But like you have to change who you are to achieve your dream. That's why your dream should be so high, so that it will change you to become better. You do better things, connecting with people, helping people, not thinking about money, all the time. Like just changing that way of thinking about what can I gain, just doing things to really help people, and it comes back. I think I talked it to death.
Like,
This happens, right?
here I am choking. Here I am choking on live television. That is hilarious. Okay. But no, I heard everything you said. And I, again,
Oh,
commend
we're
you
recording.
on.
We're recording.
Yeah, we're back on.
Oh, we're back
This
on. Okay,
man,
cool.
can you guys imagine? We
Mhm.
took 1 second. I was coughing away my lungs. And he finishes speaking. and he just goes straight to work, and he don't realize we're still on air.
Hey,
That's hilarious. I
a
love
million
it.
families in a million homes. We're
Yeah, I
working.
get it. 16 hours a day.
No days off.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we're almost wrapping up.
That's
You
cool.
know, beyond the $1 million or a million home
Million families.
goal,
Hmm.
what's next for the Easy Way? Like, are there any other initiatives or projects that you are passionate about that you would like to pursue in the future?
Oh yeah. I don't know if I should say it on camera though. I'm not sure. What do you think?
Okay, it's all good. I mean,
What
you don't.
I
It's your.
don't
You
know.
can say yeah, and like I'm gonna release it in the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
if
yeah.
you
I like
can.
two big things like I'm working on, like secretly I'm working on one of them.
Okay,
The other one, like it requires like connections. So I've just been trying to find people to connect me and I've been trying to build my own connections. But
nice.
yeah, I've been working on a couple of things. I've been doing yeah, I have a bunch of stuff in mind, like brand ambassadorship stuff, you know?
Nice.
Yeah, things like
I can
that.
see
Like,
that. I can see you doing that, especially
yeah,
with all the networking events. And I'm even
yeah,
learning from you. I think I'm going to start putting more um, networking events, on and stuff like that. Because I mean, I
yeah.
have you know, a network. You know
You
what I
have a
mean? I
network
have,
and you're a
yeah,
different age group. Like we should do
yeah.
something together.
I'm down. You know me. If you say it, I'm gonna make it happen.
I'm serious. Like, I mean, I'm just gonna push you though. You're not gonna just be chilling. We're gonna work.
Oh, I don't chill. I
I'm
don't
just saying,
chill.
like,
I work.
I would push you. I would be like, yo, what's going on? Like, yo, we should. What about this thing? The winery.
I plan on being there on the 27th.
No, not just being there, but like being involved. I'd love for you
Well,
to
how
be
can I be
involved.
involved? We can talk offline, but you
Okay,
let me know.
okay. So, guys, I mean,
Awesome.
like, for the guys watching, this is how it works. Like,
Yes.
you just connect, you just talk, like collaborate.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's easy, and it doesn't have to be about money all the time. You just collaborate.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
When I first met you, that time where your office was
right
close to
next
the
to the
church, I was
church.
going,
Yeah,
yeah.
uh,
And then we were sitting and talking at the lunch place. I was
yeah.
like, man, this man is she's just trying to leverage my knowledge to get more clients. But as I've again seen you consistently, again, hustling out there, being intentional in your moves and sorry, seeing the consistency, seeing you again being out there in front of people. Consistency is probably the biggest thing I have to say and commend you on, because you're probably
Oh,
one of the
thanks.
most consistent people that I actually literally know in
Mhm.
person, and I really
Thank you,
admire that. And I want to let you know that I
thank you. I
commend
appreciate
you,
it.
applaud you. It is not easy
Mhm.
to be a business owner, entrepreneur, and actually like no 9 to 5. A lot of people say entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur, but they have a 9 to 5 on the side and everything. That's like people like me. I don't think we're the real deal. We're still catching up to people like you, but I really want to just commend you and give you your flowers right here, right now.
Appreciate
And
it.
as we wrap up, what final thoughts or words of encouragement would you like to share with our viewers who are, inspired by your journey and
Mhm.
maybe considering taking the first step towards home ownership?
Oh yeah, it's possible as long as you can visualize it. It's possible. There's this word you used about me. I really, appreciate you using that word. You know, with my name is consistency. Like with anything is possible. Anything is possible. As long as you just keep on just trying. It's mathematics. As long as you just keep you can go to the moon if you put in enough effort consistently. You could figure out
Absolutely.
a way to go to the moon, like Elon Musk, stuff like that. Yeah,
Nice.
so that's all I want to share with everybody. Like this discipline and consistency, those two words. People use it lightly, but if you could do use those two things, there's nothing that could stop you. You could go to the White House, you could do whatever you want. It's all in your mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I really appreciate you being on here. What's the
Hmm.
what's a good way for people to get in touch with you? I know I have your Instagram.
Yeah. My
So
Instagram
we
is
have
on
your
there.
Instagram. Cool. So that's a
But
good way for people to reach out to you.
yeah,
You
hit
can
me
give a
direct.
shout out. Yeah, shout out the number, the email, whichever one.
301-559-2872. Call me anytime, day or night, about real estate related business, though.
Yeah, yeah,
It has to be about real
you
estate
gotta
related.
specify before you
Yeah,
get some
I'm
crazy phone calls
available.
out there.
Yeah, real estate related business. I'm available day or night, any time of the day. You call me. Let's talk.
Hey, I love it.
Yeah.
And I have this one photo of us that I took at
Oh, you
the
do?
well,
Let me
we
see.
took at the let me see if I can pull that joint up. The truth is, how do I even do that? Let's see. Bam. Let me know if you see it.
That's from a couple of years ago.
Bam. This is
Yeah,
at the festival, guys, that happened this
yeah,
weekend. It was
yeah,
really fun. It was really dope. Um,
yeah.
you were one of the sponsors of this
Sponsors.
event.
Yeah.
So can you just sum up, what made you want to be a sponsor? What was your, biggest takeaway from that event? And we can just wrap up with that.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is the only event. This is not the only event I sponsor. I sponsor a lot of events, but this event I've been sponsored for the past 3 years, and
Mm,
I love the event because um connecting with people at a home buying seminar is a little bit more serious, right? Because everybody's serious talking about finance and everything. But at the soccer games, that's where everybody's like having a good time. Everybody's happy. They're drinking. So I'm connecting with them on a different level. So I just love that. I just loved that atmosphere. I was laughing. My brother was there. My old friends were there. We're just laughing, having a good time, and still networking at the same time. So,
absolutely.
so it's like killing multiple birds with one stone.
Yes. Now,
Yeah.
last thing I will ask, quick favor, if for those that are watching this, at maybe live or they're watching it on
Mhm.
YouTube recap, whichever way, um, what is one thing, like if you could say right now, this is how I network, right? This is how I walk up to somebody and this is how I start my conversation. Like, could you give a quick rundown or something, an example that one person or a viewer can see and be like, yo, let me actually leverage this right now and
Oh
go
yeah, yeah.
network
Just
with
be
people.
confident. I just walk up and hey, how you doing? I smile. That's my first thing because human beings like we're visual. So
Mm-hmm.
when you walk up, they were like, who's this guy? We're like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Like when you smile, like a genuine smile, it just opens up anybody, even the biggest gangsters in the city. They were like, hey, what's up, man? Once you just smile, it's cool. So I'm like, hey, my name is Easy. I'm a real estate agent. Sometimes I might crack a joke or say something like,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to give you my business card. I know you're getting money, and they will laugh like, how you know I'm getting money? Like something like that. Just and just give them my business card, and like if they're trying to take the conversation further, you could sense it. Like they might ask you one more question, and they'll be like, "All right, man," and you just walk away. But just I'm never too shy or too big to just approach anybody to talk to them.
Man, that's
Mhm.
dope.
Yeah.
Definitely, again, guys, when you meet somebody, start up with
Smile.
a smile, warm smile, something genuine,
Hmm.
and introduce yourself. That always works.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually
Yeah.
going to start making T-shirts that make it easier for people to like walk up to me as well. Because
Hmm.
a lot of
Hmm.
my friends sometimes they're like, "Oh, I'm shy." They're shy.
Hmm.
I don't have a problem walking up to anybody and speaking.
Hmm.
But for the
Yeah.
shy folks out there, I'll be coming out with a nice T-shirt brand that makes it easier for people to know what you do, what you're about,
Uh-huh.
or maybe scan a
Yeah.
QR code or something like that. I've been thinking about that for a while.
Yeah. Make it
But
happen.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Look, it's been a pleasure having you on here on the show. We look forward to seeing how you continue to make your dream a reality, and we cannot
Hmm.
wait to have you back, hopefully in a live set, to
Hmm.
share your progress. Again, thank you so much for being an inspiration to our viewers today, and me, of course. You know what I'm saying? I
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.